Okay, what if I told you that you could come up with a song, dream up a whole story for it, and then direct a full-blown music video, all in a single day? Sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? Well, it's not. It's happening right now. Today, we're diving into one of the coolest new creative frontiers out there, AI-powered music videos.
Think about how it used to be. You needed these huge teams, massive budgets, and weeks, sometimes months of really hard work. Now, all of that is being replaced by a single person, a solo creator, getting the same job done in like less than a day. So, how in the world is that even possible? We're going to break it all down.
I mean, it sounds kind of crazy, right? A full music video generated by AI? How do you actually go from just a simple idea, a few words, to a finished, polished, professional-looking music video? That's the big question we're going to tackle. We're going to walk you through the whole thing, from that first little spark of an idea all the way to the final product.
All right, so let's break down how it's done. This whole creative process really follows a pretty clear path. We're going to lay it out in a simple three-step process that the top AI creators are using right now to make this stuff. And of course, it all has to start with one thing: the music.
Yep, step one, crafting the sound. I mean, obviously, before you can have a music video, you've got to have a song. And this right here is where the magic really starts. These AI music generators have gotten, honestly, they've gotten scarily good. They let pretty much anyone create a full track in just a few minutes, even if you have zero musical experience.
So right now, in the world of AI music, there are really two big players creators are choosing between: Suno and Udio. Think of it like this. Suno is all about fun. It just makes these super catchy, head-bobbing tracks. You might be able to tell it's AI, but you don't really care because it's just enjoyable. Udio, though, that's the one that goes for pure realism. It can create songs that are so convincing you'd probably think it's a real human artist. So the choice is really yours. Do you want something that's just a blast to listen to, or something that sounds incredibly real?
And getting a song made? It's actually super simple. It's basically a three-step process. First, you just describe the genre or the vibe you want, something like poppy rock with synth. Next, you can either drop in your own lyrics, or you can just let the AI write them for you, and then you just hit create. The AI spits out a few different versions, you listen, you pick the one you like best, and boom, that's it, you've got a song.
This quote from Music by Maddie just perfectly captures where we are. Today is the worst that AI music will ever sound. Think about that. As amazing as this stuff already sounds, this is the absolute bottom floor. It's only going to get better, more powerful, more nuanced, literally every single day. What we're hearing right now, this is just the very, very beginning. But let's be real, it's not perfect. Not yet, anyway. There are definitely some glitches in the machine. For one, you get these weird audio artifacts, like little distorted sounds that just feel artificial. The lyrics the AI writes can be kind of generic or cliché. And trying to tweak things, oh man, it can be a real headache. You can't just go in and easily change one little part of the song. And then there's the big one. These models learn from tons of existing music, so sometimes they can accidentally mimic famous artist styles a little too closely.
All right, step two, designing the vision. So we've got our song. Now for the big question. How do we turn that sound into a full-on video? Well, this next part is where the lyrics you just made become the actual blueprint for everything you're about to see, one line at a time.
So let's look at a real example. Take this lyric from an AI-generated song, Binary Dreams, Code So Clean. It's poetic. It paints a picture in your head, right? And that makes it the perfect raw material for an AI image generator. This right here, this is the key that connects the song to the video.
And here's the crazy part. The workflow is so simple. You literally just copy that lyric and paste it as a prompt into a tool like Midjourney. The AI takes Binary Dreams, Code So Clean, thinks about it for a second, and spits out this image of a retro computer with glowing code. And just like that, we've turned words into a picture.
Okay, but it's still a static image, right? So now for the next piece of magic. You take that image and feed it into an AI video tool, something like Luma Dream Machine. You basically tell it to bring that picture to life. And it adds motion, like this really cool camera pan. And then you just do it again. You repeat this whole process for every important line in your song, building up your music video one short clip at a time.
Now, when it comes to creating the visuals, creators are kind of taking two different paths. The first is what we just talked about, a modular workflow. You use the best tool for each separate job. Suno for music, Midjourney for images, Luma for video. This gives you the absolute most control. The other way? You use an all-in-one platform like OpenArt.
It does everything for you. Character creation, lip sync, storyboarding, all under one roof. So you trade a little bit of that fine-tuned control for a whole lot of speed and simplicity.
And hey, if you do go with one of those all-in-one platforms, here's a huge pro tip. Use the storyboard preview feature. Seriously, this is a game changer. It's going to generate all the still images for your video first, like a comic book version of it. This lets you look through and spot any shots that look weird or just don't fit. You can then fix just those shots before you spend your time and credits generating the final video clips. It's a massive time and money saver.
Okay, step 3, assembling the edit. So at this point, you've got a song, and you've got a folder just packed with all these little disconnected video clips. This is the moment where the AI steps back and the human creator steps forward. This final step, this is where the real art and storytelling begins.
And this is such a crucial point. The AI, it's amazing at generating the raw materials, all those little clips, but it doesn't understand rhythm or pacing or emotion. It can't tell a story. That's still a human job. A creator has to take all these digital puzzle pieces and put them together to create something that actually has a soul, something that feels like it was made with intention.
And please, don't think this is just some easy push-button process. It's not. Just listen to this. Matt Wolf, the creator of that Binary Dreams video, said he generated something like 120 different clips. 120! He even said he definitely went a little overboard, but that just shows you the sheer amount of human effort that goes into sifting through all this content to find the absolute perfect shot for every single moment.
So what's the secret to making it all look polished and professional? Well, here are a few tricks right from the editor's playbook. First, and this is a big one, edit to the beat. Make sure your cuts land right on the drum hits. It just feels right. Second, play with your pacing. Fast, quick cuts for the high-energy parts, and let the shots breathe a little during the calmer sections. Third, create some cohesion. Weave in some recurring shots, maybe of people dancing, to kind of tie the whole story together. And finally, a really cool trick. You can actually speed up or slow down the clips just a tiny bit, so the action on screen matches the rhythm of the music perfectly. So yeah, that's pretty much the playbook for how this is being done today. But here's the thing. This whole field is moving at an absolutely insane speed. So where's all this going? Let's take a look at the future of creativity. Well, the next generation of these tools? It's pretty much already here. We're talking about models like Sora and Veo, and the stuff they can do is just mind-blowing. They're generating videos that are way longer, more realistic, and that actually make sense. The next versions will probably be able to handle dialogue, different accents, complex action. I mean, it's going to completely change the game all over again.
When you really boil it all down, I think this is the best way to think about it. AI isn't the artist. The AI is the instrument. It's like a brand new type of guitar or piano that's unbelievably powerful, but it still needs a human musician to actually play it, someone with skill and taste and a creative vision. And that really gets us to the most important takeaway here. This tech isn't about replacing creative people. It's about giving them superpowers. The AI gives you an incredible starting point and takes care of all the boring, tedious tasks. But the really human skills, creativity, good taste, the ability to tell a great story, those are more important now than ever. The absolute best results will always come from that amazing partnership between a human's vision and the AI's ability to execute.
Which leads us to the most exciting question of all, really. Now that these incredible new instruments are available to basically everyone, what music are you gonna make? The tools are here. The only limit is your imagination.